Hey, how's it going? Anna Malimon here, and today I want to talk to you about competition. Who do you compete with, or who do you see as your competitor? Well, one of the things I want to suggest to you is that regardless of what your competition is, who your competition is, what you're competing against, always compete with yourself. Always compete with yourself first. Compete with your yesterday self, with your mistake self, with your failure self, with your everything that you've overcome self, with your future self. Just keep competing with yourself, being better, becoming better. Because let me just tell you, if you want to be better, you're going to surround yourself with better. You're going to think better. You're going to be thinking in abundance. You're going to be focusing on the better. And you're going to be focusing on what's best for you, what's better for you. How can you be better? What are the things that you can work on and you can improve? So focus on competing with yourself and yourself only. Forget all the other competition. When you're going to be competing only with yourself and you're going to forget about the outside competition, you're going to be a lot better and you're going to be beating your competition with that, in fact, because you're not going to be competing with others. You're going to be competing with yourself, making yourself better, making your business better, doing things better every single time. So therefore, you're already going to outperform your competition. And so when you're focusing on yourself and competing with yourself, you're going to start thinking instead of competition, you're going to start thinking more creatively. Your mind is going to go into creative mode, and that's what you want. That's what you want. You want to be able to create solutions. You want to be able to create the environment, the business, the everything that you desire versus just thinking about, ooh, how can I do this better than that person, or produce a product better than somebody else. You're not going to focus on that. You're going to focus on building you and your product. Yes, there's absolutely nothing wrong with looking at your competition, but don't compete with them in that sense. Look at what they're doing and always do better, but do better because you want to do better for yourself. You want to do better for your business. You want to do better to impact others. And I hope that makes sense versus just thinking about, ooh, that person's doing that. I want to, like when you keep comparing yourself to a person, you're setting limits to yourself. You're setting limits to your business because you're comparing yourself to somebody else who's doing something at a particular pace, rate, what rating, whatever. And so you're comparing yourself to that person or to that business, and you don't want to do that. You want to compare yourself to yourself and keep growing. You want to continue to grow. And so that is why I'm talking about competing with yourself, not with somebody else. And so one other thing I want to talk about, like, is that when you're competing, with yourself and you're trying to be better, you don't have to worry about things that are, say, you want to build a lot, a house on the lot, and you keep worrying about, oh, is that lot going to be available for me? Or is that business going to be available? Everybody's like building and everybody's taking things away that I would want. But the thing is, you don't have to worry about, because what's yours will be available for you when you need it, so that you don't have to worry about it. And basically, I want you to think abundance and I don't want you to think limits. Just work on yourself on being better every single time. Work on those skills